Just as we start out on 367, we come to a pretty nasty rock step. It's actually two steps in tandem here, and we managed to get over it, but not great. And we continue on 367, come to the second series of rock steps. That's a pretty good one, and we get over that pretty well. Now we've come to the first creek crossing, and this is very tough because it's, as you can see, real rocky here. You have to get some momentum going as you cross the creek here, because this is a steep left uphill climb, and managed to do that fairly well. Now here we come down to the major creek crossing. It's very rocky. You really have to get your momentum up to cross this. And we managed to get across, but again, not terrific, but we do it. All right, now we've gotten on 393 and we've climbed the switchbacks. Now we're at the top of the switchbacks, and we're headed on a downhill due south on 322. 322 is pretty rocky, and we cross a creek here, and we take a left-hand turn here, and we go east on 327. We go about a quarter mile on 327, and then we turn north again on 321, which we're on now. And you can see another creek bed off to our left. This is a very rocky and technical trail with some really steep, although short climbs, but it's pretty technical. Okay, now we've climbed up 321, and we've gone north on 323, which brings us back to the top. And now we're coming down the switchbacks on 393. These are the switchbacks we've climbed previously to get to the top. These are fairly steep downhill switchbacks, although they don't look like it on the video. They are. There's one of the turns there. Pretty rocky in spots also. There's another one of the turns coming up here. Right there. All right, now we get to the bottom of the switchbacks, and we're heading north on the flat section of 393. And this is basically a fire road here, and it'll take us across a small creek a couple of times. Very pretty ride, nothing technical at all. still on 393, and now we come to a junction where we turn east, and this gets a little technical, very rocky sections, as you can see here, and it turns back to single track. Now we continue east on this trail until we get to the downhill section of 367. It's going to take us back to the creek crossing, and we'll cross this in the opposite direction. It's a little bit easier doing it this way because obviously we have some downhill momentum coming into that crossing. Main thing here is just keep pedaling, and it'll hop right over the rocks. They're not that high. Now we're back on 367. We're going to do that rock step in reverse. A little easier in this direction. Get over that just fine. You can see the creek bed off to our left. And here comes the last rock step. It's actually the series of two that we did on the way in. And we get over that real well. Easier in that direction than it is the opposite direction that we started out. And here we are back in the parking lot. We'll call it a day.